Hey, what is up, guys? Blunt Guts here. This is a Watcher Rums video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content. And we got some banners for you. It's a banner weekend in Watcher Rums. We got the standard 2x banners on both Divine and Invocation of Spirits. Honestly, I think that this is a great time to summon on these banners in general. Whenever these are on there, if you feel like summoning, I never think it's really a bad idea to summon on these. Barring the fact if you are close to Mercy, maybe it's better to wait and save that for a banner that does have a hero on it that you don't want to pull for. Speaking of which, we've got Elowyn and Anai on this special Invocation of Spirits and the special Divine Summoning banners. And Elowyn, arguably, certainly, I to my mind anyway, the best support unit in the game. I mean, you can make an argument for Dolores or Constance or something like that with the inspiration buff, but I do think that Elowyn kind of clears them, honestly. And her rage regen without limits, just flat 3% every 3 seconds is nutty. It really does change the way that you can approach a lot of content in the game. So I do think she's worth pulling for. I know we have, I haven't really looked into it, full disclosure, so I don't know what's going on. I haven't pulled on this banner because I already have Elowyn, but I have seen a bunch of stuff coming out where people are saying that the rates on Elowyn seem to be suppressed, and I really can't speak to the validity of that. I don't know whether or not that is the case. What I can say is if you don't have her, I would be pulling for her. That would be my recommendation. She is that good. If you have to churn through 3 or 4 Anais in order to get to her, that would probably be worth it if she's not on your account already. You know, I'm not trying to tell you to go and spend, you know, but if you're going to be summoning on something, then this is not a bad spot to be summoning if you do need an Elowyn, particularly if you're close to Mercy. I would at least try to, you know, pop a legendary or 2 on here, but you know, that's up to you. If her rates are suppressed, and that is a distinct possibility with this company, I don't think that there's any, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. Let me just put it that way. I have no reason to believe that it is or is not true, but it would not surprise me if that was the case. However, you still need her one way or the other, and I don't think if they are suppressed here, they're probably going to be suppressed on banners in the immediate future when and if she does appear. So I would take my shot if I were you and just, you know, hope you get lucky. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But Anai is not an awful champion either. She is kind of limited in her uses, but any place you want to bring Burning into, and I'd say in particular the Arbiter of Frost Codex, she is really, really good there, top tier in that content. So definitely a good hero to have kind of in your roster in the case that you do need to bring in some damage over time effects, some continuous damage effects. Anai is great for that. Unfortunately, not really all that great otherwise. I have seen some decent Guild Boss 1 comps with her, so she's not bad there. Anyway, I feel like I spent way more time than I really intended to on that banner. I want to talk briefly about this banner, because this is the main reason I'm making this video. I was late, and you know, I should have gotten this video out last night. I know most of you that are watching this have probably already pulled all of your normal summons already, if you were predisposed to do so. So what you are considering now is, should I be summoning for Ardea? Should I be summoning for Harz? And I don't think anybody's really summoning for Harz, but should I take the risk of getting Harz by summoning on this banner? Now, I think it's going to be kind of account specific. One thing I will say ahead of time, if you do have Ardea on your account already, full stop, I don't think you should be summoning on this. I have Ardea already. I will not be summoning on this banner. You can't really put together a more like dichotomous banner than this. You've got arguably the worst legendary lord in the game in King Harz, paired up with Ardea, who is arguably the best non-lord ancient exclusive legendary in the game. Both of these heroes are just, you know, ridiculous extremes, right? Harz is really only for the lord bonus. You're not really going to use him in all that many places. Although I will say I have seen some decent GVG comps where he is the tank, which it always surprises me. That's kind of a sneaky comp, but there are some decent teams with him as the tank in it. So he can be useful in some spots. But with that said, I think in general, he's kind of a subpar hero. I don't think that he's somebody that you really want to be pulling for exclusively. You know, if you grab him randomly at some point, then that's fine. But Ardea, on the other hand, is really, really good. Arguably the best fighter in the game. She's got a ridiculous range. She does a crazy amount of damage. She is, you know, top of the heap in arena, she can be useful in single target, but definitely in AoE, she is incredible. And she's also really good in a lot of the harder content in the game, as far as like Void Rift, as far as Void Rift Epilogue. There's a few stages in there where she is really, really key. So I really would recommend you pick up Ardea if you don't have her. I don't know that this is really the spot that you want to be pulling for her, though, at the end of the day. She is so good, but, well, here's what I'll say. If you are close to Mercy, then I would hold off. I would not want to risk popping my Lord Mercy on this banner. Ardea or not, I just wouldn't want to risk it. The chance of getting Harz on that Mercy sucks. Going like 200 plus pulls, 213 pulls in order to have a Harz pop out is just, it's the stuff of nightmares. If you want to see, go watch some of Fastidious' videos where he's pulled like 4 Harz in a row or something ridiculous like that on Ancients. It is just demoralizing, and I feel like that would make me want to quit the game, honestly. I don't wish that upon anybody. So I would recommend that if you are close to Mercy, you don't do this. If you're off of fresh Mercy, or you're like, let's say you've summoned less than 50 summons since your last Legendary Lord, then yeah, I'd say go in a little bit on this banner. Why not? Because if you do end up pulling Harz, at least, you know, you got a Legendary Lord early, and who cares at that point? Because you didn't really waste any kind of pity. You're not saving that Mercy pop in order to pop it on a special banner where you have increased odds to get one of the best Legendary Lords in the game. So I would say go for it at that point. You know, if you pull Harz, not the end of the world, but Ardea could really change your account in a lot of ways. But like I said before, if you do already have Ardea, I would not be pulling on this. Not worth it. Not worth the risk. Her Awakenings are great, but just having her at base is more than enough, in my opinion, unless you're ultra competitive and you're looking to like rank 1 in Arena or something like that. You don't really need her. And honestly, the way Arena is right now with Ingrid, she's less important there than she used to be. So we'll see. I think she's still going to have a spot. She's incredibly powerful, amazing hero. So, you know, you'll have to make your own determination, but that is my advice to you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I've been Bluntguts. Thank you so much. Please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy the content, and I will catch you all next time.